Okay, y'all, so Tamar posted something on her Instagram story that is very alarming. Now, she talked about a near death experience that she just had, saying that her friend found her in a pool of blood. So she posted, "I struggled to write this, but everyone keeps calling me, and honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. I fractured my nose, lost some teeth, and mobility. So the way I look at life now is totally different. As my health is on the mend, my mental journey begins. Pray for me for real. I don't even know what happened to me." Now, if you've been following Tamar for a while, you know she's been through some health issues before. Now, back in 2020, she had that really dark time where she was hospitalized after wanting to off herself. She was very honest about her mental health struggles and how the pressure from reality TV and everything was just way too much. And then before that, back in 2015, she had to leave Dancing with the Stars because she had blood clots in her lungs. She even had to get surgery to remove a rib because of some condition called thoracic outlet syndrome. Then just a couple of years ago, she was rushed to the hospital again with breathing problems and had to be put on oxygen. So she's been having issues with her health for a while now. But what she posted yesterday is very different. I mean, she's talking about not knowing what happened to her, being found in blood, facial injuries, losing teeth. The fact that she said she's so weak and she can barely talk and that she's looking at life totally different now tells you this was something major. And with her saying, "I don't even know what happened to me," makes me wonder if she hit her head. But this is how fans responded. Stress can really do a lot to you physically and mentally, whether this is her case or not. Jesus, she passed out face first. Prayers to her and her family. That's incredibly scary. This is so scary, OMG. I'm learning more and more every day that stress can take us up out of here. Really gotta be careful with our minds and bodies. So scary, but death a wake-up call to everyone to have regular checkups and realize as you age, the checkups need to be more frequent and different tests run. Passing out like that can be a sign of many different disorders. May she find healing and a diagnosis so it won't happen again. So Tamar didn't tell us everything about what went down, and you know what? She doesn't have to. But just the fact that she's talking about all of this lets us know how serious it really was. Now it just shows you that it doesn't matter how famous you are or how much money you got. Life can change just like that. Someone can look totally fine today, then tomorrow they're in the hospital fighting to stay alive. Now that's crazy to think about, but it's true. Now I know some of y'all are gonna be like, "Here goes Tamar being all extra like she usually is." And let's be real, Tamar can be very extra, but I don't think this is the time for all that. And with all the health stuff that she's been through before, I don't think she's making this up at all. But Tamar's whole thing is performing. I mean, her voice, how she looks, her whole vibe is very important when it comes to what she does for a living. That's how she gets paid. So I really hope that whatever happened doesn't mess with her being able to make her money and do what she loves to do. So right now she's getting better, but like she said, she's hurting bad. She's dealing with missing teeth. Her nose is messed up and she's just trying to heal up. I really hope she takes all the time she needs because going through something like that, that's gonna mess with your head. So prayers up to Tamar. I pray she's able to make a full recovery. Y'all, I want to know, how do y'all feel about this crazy situation? How do you feel about Tamar's near-death experience? But y'all let me know what you think in the comments. But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
Hey guys, it's your girl Chin Trey. Hey, and prayers up to Tamar Braxton, who recently took to her social media pages to let people know that she almost passed away on Sunday, and it was because she was found with a pool of blood, broken teeth, just bruised up, I guess, from falling. She didn't really address what happened, but if you fall out somewhere and you're found, it can't be good. So we're definitely sending prayers to her and her family. Hopefully this is not something that is permanent and that she can make a full recovery from. But in the meantime, we definitely will be sending prayers.
It's sad to hear that happened. I mean, who knows what could have happened to her? She probably, who knows, because I'm not a doctor, but it sounds like she may have suffered some type of seizure or stroke or something, and that's why she's unaware. Like this, that's scary. I can only imagine what she could possibly be going through right now. So prayers out to Tamar. Reaction committee, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
Now pray for Tamar, because I don't know what's going on, but she sounds like she was pretty banged up. Now, y'all know I love me some Tamar, but she did post this in her IG story, which was a bit concerning. Now, she wrote this and posted in her IG story and says, I struggle to write this, but everyone keeps calling me, and honestly, I can't even talk anymore, so I'm so weak. She goes on to say, I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. And then she goes on to say, I fractured my nose, lost some teeth. Oh my God. And she said she lost mobility. She said, the way I look at life now is totally different. Now she finishes out her post and says that my health is on the mend and my mental journey begins. Pray for me for real. For real, y'all. I know how Black people be like, I'm going to pray for you, and that's the prayer. No, y'all, really pray for Tamar. And she finally writes, I don't even know what happened to me, which is even more scarier. And thank God her friend found her, because goodness gracious, we could have lost Tamar. Now, after she had wrote that post, basically giving us a summary of what she knew, doesn't seem like she knew an awful lot. She then posted this Bible verse, which is Proverbs 31. I'm for real, you guys. Pray for Tamar. And saying, I'm going to pray for her, that is not the prayer. Really pray.
It's always something with Tamar Braxton. Always. And somebody on X Twitter made a good point. At this point, I'm starting to believe that something is not right with Tamar up here. Like, there may be something off. Maybe, like, and I don't know if maybe she admitted to this before, or I don't know that she's admitted to having some type. I feel like she did admit to having some sort of, like, mental problems, but it's giving something along the lines of Kanye, maybe. Not as bad, because she don't say all the wild stuff that he been saying, but something is not right with Tamar. So anyway, Tamar made a post right. As a matter of fact, hold on, I got the post for y'all. She made this post. You can pause it and go read it if you want. I'm not gonna read it word for word. But basically, she said that she woke up on Sunday in a pool of blood, a fractured nose, some teeth missing, and she lost mobility. She said she almost died and she does not know what happened. And to me, that is so crazy, because like, where did she wake? Did she wake up in her house? And if she did, was there not cameras like to show, like, did she go home alone? Like, it's, I have so many questions about this story, questions that I'm sure, you know, as time progresses, that she may or may not answer. I feel like she would, but Tamar just always got something going on, like, always. And maybe I feel like she was committed to some type of, like, mental thing when she tried to, you know, when her show was coming out. I don't know, but I guess prayers, let me not say I guess. Definitely prayers to Tamar. I hope she gets everything figured out. And I hope she gets her life together. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Because she is just so talented. So talented. And it's like she's known for all the drama in her life versus her voice and her talent. And I don't know, that's something.